Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Clear the Ice. I am your host for this evening, Mike Laro. Flyers win in a shootout tonight over those Tampa Bay Lightning 4-3, and Owen Tippett getting the game winner. Guys, we will have a lot to talk about going into this one tonight. I'll tell you what, man. Very entertaining game tonight. Very, very entertaining, and the Flyers get off that schneid. Uh, they get the win at home. Getting ready now to gear up for their next game coming up in a couple days. With that being said, we will definitely be going over everything that transpired during this game. But just to give you guys a quick heads up, guys, don't forget coming up this week. That's right, you got me both Saturday and Monday. Uh, as we lead into this, so we have the Carolina Hurricanes that come into South Philly on Saturday evening. I will be on air for that following that game, as well as St. Patty's Day. I will be on after the rematch with the Lightning down in uh, South Florida. Next, a week from tonight, you got uh, Sal G. He will be taking over as the Flyers go down to Washington to play the Caps, and I will be back again next Saturday. So you got me 3 out of the next 4 games. I end my dubious week, actually a week from Sunday. So you will see me. I actually finish out. I do 4 of the next 5 here on It's a Wrap Sports Network. So I am happy to be here with you guys. Again, Saturday, as you see there, I have the Dallas game post game in the background right here. You can see Flyers post game was on. We were sitting here watching the game, me and my wife. So another great game for the Flyers tonight, man. They really get it done tonight. They get the emergency 2 points that they need against the Tampa Bay Lightning as they win 4-3 in the shootout. Mitchkov and Vitaly Mitchkov scoring in the shootout, as well as Owen Tippett. So the Flyers, right now, as you can see, they lead it. They win the game tonight, 4-3. We're going to get into it. Check out who's here right now. Adam checking in, saying, "What's up, Mike? What's going on, Adam? Thank you for checking in, guys." We're going to go here first period. We're going to go over first period. The Lightning get on the board first at the 8:29 mark of the first period. Gage Gonsalov scores his 4th goal with Gord and McDonough getting the assist. Tampa Bay goes up 1-0. 14:20 of the first period. Bobby Brink would go on to score and tie this game up at 1 apiece. With Lexell and Paling getting the assist, we were tied at 1 after 1 period of play. 14 seconds, man. It doesn't take long for the Lightning to get the lead in the second period. Just 14 seconds in, what's his name? Gordonson. He would score his second with Sirac and Hagel each getting the assist on that, giving Tampa Bay a 2-1 lead. Halfway through the second period, it would be that guy again. That's right, Bobby Brink. He would score on a Sean Couturier assist, knotting the game up at 2. And then literally just before the second period ends, Ryan Paling would score his 5th goal of the year. Lexell again, and Brink with the assist this time, giving the Flyers a 3-2 lead. And then we would end the second period that way with the Flyers up 3-2. Third period, with about 4 minutes, starting to start the third period, about almost 4 minutes in, and our old friend Cam Atkinson would light the lamp with Victor Hedman and Marner, each with the assist on that. It would tie the game up, and it would stay tied all the way to the shootout when Owen Tippett, in sudden death, would score, and then Sam Ersson would turn away he would turn away the last shot from the Tampa Bay Lightning, and that would be your final, guys. One thing I would have to say, looking at this, I'm going to get taking now into the one thing I would have to say going forward, I guess, into this game tonight. Flyers looked really fast tonight. They really did. And to me, it looked like they kind of changed up their not their didn't change their defense, but kind of changed up. I guess the way they were attacking, and like they looked like the defensemen looked like they were. They didn't look slow. They looked very well. I guess you could say rested. They were playing they were playing fast, which is something we hadn't seen with the Flyers over the last couple of games. They did for me. They had a few too many turnovers in their own end today. Watching this game, I wish they could cut that down a little bit. I feel like if they cut that down, they would be all right. But I tell you, man, it's good to see them get off the schneid. It really is. Just a quick little announcement before we get into the turning point, guys. Philly season starting up in roughly about 2 weeks. And this is your lineup. That's right. Opening day. Matty B and Sal G. That's right. They will be hosting the Phillies final. Yours truly will get game number 2 on Saturday. And then Matty B will be on Sunday. That's right. Phil's right around the corner, guys. So that's right. It's coming back. The Fighting's final right here on It's a Wrap Sports Network. The same guys that have been doing Clear the Ice, we're going to be, putting our Phillies, taking off. Maybe right now it looks like we'll be taking our Flyers caps off and putting our Phillies caps on, getting ready for that series. But we're looking forward to it, man. We really are. So with that being said, let's go to the turning point key. What is it? Turning point key moment of the game. Well, for me, the turning point of the game tonight was definitely the Owen Tippett goal to, to win the game. But if I'm looking at it right now, man, my 3 stars of the game right now, if I am being honest here, my 3rd star would be Ryan Poehling. He had a goal and an assist for 2 points tonight. Oli Lixicle, Oli Lixell. Again, he would be my number 2 star of the game, also with 2 points, just 2 assists, but he had it going tonight. And my number 1 star of the game is Bobby Brink. 2 goals and assists, 3 points. He only had 2 shots on goal. He had 2 shots on goal. He scored on both of them, man. So definitely a good game for him. Shane Erickson stopped 17 of 20 shots tonight. I'll tell you what, Erickson had a pretty good game tonight. He really did. You would like to see him not give up the 3 goals, but for him, it's kind of okay, I guess. They were able to sit there and get ahead of it as he was able to stay ahead. As you're watching the highlights behind me here, I thought Cooch was going to score on that one too, by the way. I really did. I thought he was going to score on that. But again, Flyers come away with the 4-3 victory now. I'm going to take you around the NHL, and we're going to go right now. Let me get the scores right now. In the 3rd period right now, the Rangers. I'm going to give you all current games right now that are currently going on. Rangers just underway in Minnesota with a 1-0 lead over those Minnesota Wild. The Blackhawks and the Sharks start roughly at about 10:30. Kings and Capitals also get underway about 10:30. And now we go through the finals. It was the Pittsburgh Penguins beating the St. Louis Blues 5-3. It was the Florida Panthers beating the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-2. It was the Flyers 4-3 in OT. It was the Ottawa Senators doubling up the Boston Bruins 6-3. The Vegas Golden Knights shut out the Columbus Blue Jackets in Columbus tonight by a score of 4-0. Those New Jersey Devils win 3-2 over the Edmonton Oilers. And like I said, the aforementioned Rangers with a 1-0 lead just underway in the 3rd period, making it a 1-0 score. As you're looking at it right now, we're looking at the standings right now. The Flyers, uh, 2 points. They're at 64 points. They're one behind the Islanders, four behind the Rangers. So, I mean, if you're looking at these playoff standings right now, it's definitely going to be kind of hard for the Flyers to try to catch up and see what they can do here. Go moving forward. I mean, the Hurricanes. You got the Hurricanes coming up next. If I'm looking, let me take a look at the standings real quick. Right now, the Capitals have 94 points. They are leading the Eastern Conference right now with 94 points. Right behind them is the Florida Panthers at 85, 82 for the Carolina Hurricanes, 81 for the Toronto Maple Leafs, 79 for the Lightning, 78 for the New Jersey Devils. They are the top six right now in their they're the top six. The two wild card teams. One would be those Ottawa Senators and the Columbus Blue Jackets right now. And really, right behind the Columbus Blue Jackets, you have the Flyers with 64. The Penguins and Flyers at 64 points, which are 6 away. You're 6 points away there. If you're looking between literally, you have Montreal with 69 points, Red Wings with 68, Bruins with 68, the Rangers with 68, and then you have the Islanders, and then the Flyers, and then the Penguins. So, I mean, if you're looking at it right now, the Flyers really, really have a sleek and bleak chance of making this postseason right now, with the Blue Jackets really being 6 points ahead of them. But you also have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 teams that you would have to try to jump to get in that final playoff spot, guys. And to me, I just don't see that happening. Um, you know, 5 points to try to get ahead in the playoffs. There's just no way. Again, it's an uphill battle. It's probably a battle that you don't want them to win. If they don't win, you're looking at a pretty decent draft pick, probably top 10 draft pick for the Flyers, which, by the way, is probably a pretty good thing considering they got a couple first rounders this year. So, again, for them to try to make a late playoff push, I mean, their schedule is just brutal, like literally brutal coming up. I mean, we're sitting there, I'm looking at this and I'm going, how in the world is this team going to be able to play coming up? I mean, they have the Hurricanes on Saturday, a rematch with these same Lightning on Monday. Then Thursday, they got the Capitals. Saturday, they got the Stars. A week from Saturday, they have the Stars. I mean, if you really look at their next, I'm going to do their next. I'll do it to the end of this month. If you're looking at the end of this month, they have the Hurricanes, they have the Lightning, the Capitals, the Stars, Blackhawks, Maple Leafs, Canadians, Sabres, and then Predators. That's just in this month alone coming up. So, I mean, the Flyers have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 games now for the rest of this month. So they have 15 games left. They have 15 games left in the season. You have 9 left in this month of March. And to be honest with you, if you're really looking at this Flyers schedule, it's really kind of all playoff teams. It's everybody that's in the hunt. You're looking at it, like I said, they got the Hurricanes coming up Saturday. After that, they have, like I said, the Lightning. Next, a week from tonight, they're at the Capitals. By the way, after Saturday, they go on a 5-game road trip. So you're looking at Tampa, at Washington, at Dallas, at Chicago, at Toronto, before they come back home in a couple weeks from today to play the Montreal Canadiens. They have a brief little 3-game homestand after this 5-game road trip with the Canadians, the Sabres, and the Predators. That's how they finish out the month. Then they go back on the road for 2 games. They play at Montreal, at New York. Then they come home, play the Islanders, go to Ottawa. Their last home game of the year is April 15th against the Columbus Blue Jackets, and they finish up the season April 17th against those Buffalo Sabres. So that's how the Flyers' schedule is looking, guys. Really kind of going into these dog days of March and into early April. So, I mean, to be honest with you, for me, it's going to be very hard for this team to try to make it. They're 6 points out of the final playoff spot, like I said, with about a good, God, they have, let's see, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have 6 teams. If you really count the Penguins, who, even though they have the same amount of points as the Flyers, they have one less win. The Flyers have a game in hand. The Islanders right now are kind of sneaky because if you're looking at all these games right now, most of the teams in the Eastern Conference have about 65 games played. There's a few that have 67. The Bruins have 67. Panthers have 66. The Devils have 67. The Flyers have 67. Penguins have 68 games played. So right now, like the Islanders have 4 games in hand on the Devils, 3 on the Flyers, 3, they have 3 on the Devils. So, they're right around I think, if you're looking at it, if there's a team that might be able to sneak in and get some extra points, it could be them. If you're looking at, that's in the Metropolitan Division. If you're looking at the Atlantic Division, there's only one team that has 64 games, and that's the Buffalo Sabres. They're too far back. Everybody's between 65 and 67 in that division. So they really do. I mean, the Islanders have a few games in hand, and with them being kind of right around, like I said, they're literally 5 points back from that. And I still don't believe in the Devils. I still think the Devils can lose out of that 3rd spot. I really do. I think the Blue Jackets are not that far behind them. They're 8 points behind them. I just don't see it. They did win tonight, though. So, I mean, going forward, it's going to be tough. I did kind of make a prediction about a week or so ago on here on one of my first Clear the Ices that, I didn't believe that they were going to make the playoffs. I'm still going to stick with that. I think those injuries will come back and bite them. So, guys, don't forget, every Sunday through Thursday, 8 o'clock, right here, The Final Word with Matty B. He was on just a little bit earlier tonight. Now that I finally can read, I can turn around and actually let you guys know that he is on every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. So, make sure you go over there and let him know how good a job Howie Roseman's doing. I'm pretty sure Matty would love that. He loves Howie Roseman. So make sure you do that. And guys, Monday at 7 o'clock. That's right, 7. Our guy Sal G. It's the wraparound with him, man. Make sure you guys get on there with him. He'll be definitely coming by to say hi. And again, just to be on the safe side, Philly season kicking off. Here is your opening series lineup here on It's a Wrap Sports Network. You have Sal and Matty B. They will be taking you through the opener in Washington as the Phils get set to play those Washington Nationals. I will be on after the off day on Saturday. Both of these games, by the way, Thursday 4:05 start time, Saturday 4:05 start time, and I do believe the Sunday game is a 1:05 or 1:35 start time. So that is your times for those Phillies games that weekend. I will be on the middle game of that. And again, this is our schedule leading up for next week as we go Saturday. I will be with you Saturday and Monday for the Hurricanes and the rematch with this Tampa Bay Lightning's team. Sal will be joining you a week from tonight for those Washington Capitals. Then I got you again. Both days on the weekend, I got you Saturday against the Dallas Stars and Sunday against those Blackhawks. It would be yours truly. So I want to thank you guys once again for tuning in. Make sure you guys check us out as we are continuing our expansion on this network. A lot of us, as you well know, we came over from Edge of Philly. over here to It's a Wrap. So just give us time, guys. We will gladly try to build back this up as we once did over there. But I thank you once again, guys, for tuning in. I am Mike Lauro, man, and I will see you guys Saturday. You guys have a good night.